Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Original Campaign. This is Big Los. We are atop Mount Galardrym. We have just come from the meeting with the fire giants. So, we sort of, I guess, made a deal with them. Where if we go and slay this dragon on the other side of the mountain, they'll give us the Belt of Ironfist, so we can give it to Khelgar so he can lay claim to leadership of the Ironfist clan, which will get them to ally themselves with Neverwinter against the King of Shadows. Simple, right? Okay, so we gotta go over here, and we gotta go all the way up to where we pushed those boulders down last time. Yes, I know it's a circuitous route, but one that we have to go do. So let's make our way back up this path, and then we're going to go back up to the summit. Now, I've been having a lot of trouble in this area. So, the recording software does okay for a while, but then all of a sudden, for some reason, it just starts lagging, and I mean really bad. So if that happens, I'm going to have to pause the game, turn off the video, and then turn it back on. Okay, so here we are by where the dragon's lair is. And if I have to do any rough cuts, please excuse me. So we put all the buffs back on after we rested.
I'm listening.
But now since we're here, we might as well put on some short-lived buffs, like prayer and
well now,
bless.
What do you want?
And I guess we'll put aid on as well. Put it on Eleni, we'll put it on Quora, and then we'll put it on Cassavir.
What's going on?
I also put on Mass Death Ward, even though that wasn't a short-lived buff. I did forget to put it on before. And then we will haste ourselves up before we go and face this dragon. So let's go do it. Oh, look at that hoard. Look at that dragon.
Flesh of the civilized races. I have not tasted such sweet meats for an age. I was hoping for guests. This lonely crag does little to satisfy my appetite.
You will not find a way to sate your hunger here, beast.
So what is it this time? Did I destroy your village? Devour your favorite sheep?
No, if you think we're easy prey, I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Of course. I will relish the challenge. Perhaps I can throw your broken bodies to the fire giants.
Nope. This is pointless.
Ha! If only it were so easy. There are only two exits. The cliff behind you, or through me.
Okay, well then let's fight.
Young one, you use brash words against a being older than most of the Sword Coast. My advice, be silent and die with dignity.
Be warned, this will not be an easy foe.
Whatever you say, little ones, I promise to make it slow.
Yeah, we'll only make it slow if we're having problems here.
Yes.
Alright. So maybe we should do this divine favor to give Cassavir an extra point of attack.
These enemies will not stand against us
I
for
guess
long.
We'll just do Smite Evil then. He'll get his charisma bonus towards attack and damage. And then let's put a Mordenkainen sword there. And I guess Khelgar can just run up and start swinging away.
I can do that.
Tell Reptar to attack.
Let us press the attack.
And then, what spells are we gonna have you cast? I guess we can try to do that one. Creeping Doom and Harm. And then I guess the Earthquake. And then the captain will run up and try to get a sneak attack. Although I've never had a sneak attack on this dragon before. I don't know why it doesn't work. I'm clearly in a good spot for it. Where's that dragon going?
Attack!
Oh no, is he gonna attack Torim? Get out of there, girl! Oh man, I guess you're toast. Alright, so we're gonna have to make do without her. Now, before I rested, I put on energy immunity. See, that was one of those rough cuts I had to do. The game was getting real laggy. I put on energy immunity on everybody except for Casimir because he has a ring of major fire resistance. But I had Eleni prepare energy immunity 4 times, and then when I clicked on it, I had it do energy immunity against fire because this is a fire dragon. Yeah, we're having like, a lot of problems here. Just bear with me, please. It gets better. For some reason, the recording software and the game at its upper limits just really taxes the computer for some reason. Now, for some reason, if you stop the recording and then restart it, then it's fine again. I don't know why that is. So we got this dragon, I don't know how to pronounce that, Tholapsyx? We got him down to about 1/4 of his hit points, but it seems like he's regenerating. And we're having trouble getting a finishing blow. Plus he has the ability to knock us all on our asses. Alright.
Betrayer.
Looks like he's focusing on Casimir. Uh-oh. So how is that dragon healing so much? You just constantly have to do damage or else he's gonna restore all of his HP. Well, I guess there goes Casimir. Well, that did pretty well. Thanks, Cora. Oh, sorry you had to die again. Okay, so only the captain and Khelgar managed to make it out alive. Well, that's okay, because now that the battle's over, they come back alive again. So now we can grab a bunch of crafting components. We got some red dragon hide. Could probably make some shields or some armor out of that. We got some dragon blood. Where did it go? Yeah, we got a potion of bull strength. How was a dragon carrying that? Okay, so don't forget there's ore back here. Alright. Now let's go check out this hoard.
This is one of the largest hoards I've seen, and I have no idea how we'll ever get it out of here.
Well, I guess we could just send the Grey Cloaks to recover it later. Okay, so there are a bunch of chests and vases here. And some of these are traps, so we're going to put on search mode, and then we'll try to disable the device, because if you try to recover it, most likely you'll trigger the trap. And even then, you could trigger the trap. It's a good thing none of my other characters are around. The captain is immune to poison, so it's not affecting him at all. And now we have to use a thief's tool plus 6 to open this chest, because the lock is just so complicated. So what did we get out of it? We got some holy water, we got a bloodstone, and a ring of protection plus 1. And here we get 1,500 gold and a bunch of gems, including a king's tier. Alright. Now we weren't able to grab everything, so that means we're going to have to put most of this stuff that we got into the bag of holding. So what is this? The Waking Dragon. It's a falcon, it's plus 4 and it's keen, so let's just sell it later. We don't need it. We're not going to use it. Let's see, now we just got plenty of gems. We got some rogue stones. We haven't seen those yet. Guess we could put the ring of 9 lives into the bag. Put that belt in there. Guess we don't really need those infernal focuses right now. Oh yeah, there's a bloodstone over there. Okay. Just rearrange everything. And we'll just take the rest of it. Now we got this King's Tier and a Star Sapphire and a Wand of Missiles. It's only good for Sand, Quora, Nishka, the Captain, and Grobnar. So I guess we might as well just give it to Quora. Burning Hands, the Captain can cast it. Okay, so let's put these other gems into the bag of holding. And I guess we can give that to Cassavir, and we'll put the darts into the bag of holding. Okay. Do we have any redundant spells that we can double up to make some room? I'll probably go through them all in depth later. Okay, can we disable this one? No, we triggered it, but it didn't do any damage. Okay, we got another rogue stone. We got the Book of Fire, and we got studded leather armor plus 3. So the Book of Fire tells you how to do armor of fire resistance, and it also tells you how to do fortified armor. Even though it's bugged, it doesn't work. Even though it says that it makes you immune to critical hits, sneak attacks, it really doesn't. It just consumes your crafting components. Alright, so we got this shield. So it's the Shield of the Holy. It gives you extra turning. So we gave it to Cassavir, so now he doesn't need the Amulet of Undead Turning.
Follow along.
So do we have any other amulets we could be giving him that he could use for right now? Well, I guess there's always that necklace of prayer beads that Eleni's been holding on to. Yeah, he can't use that. No, of all the things in here, I do not have an amulet for him to use. Uh-oh. Running into that problem again. Okay. Prepare for another rough cut. Can we, have it... Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, for some reason, when you stop the recording and then start again, it works perfectly fine. Okay, so we got a bunch of ore here in these sacks. And we got some more ore in these other sacks.
Is a bit of a strain.
And we also got an emerald. And it looks like prismatic spray. So we're gonna have to put all these ingots into the bag of holding because they're starting to weigh the captain down. And that too. Okay. What didn't we get yet? We didn't get these. Got some throwing axes. Got a scroll of Mordenkainen's disjunction. I don't think Sand has that one. Nope, it's level 9. The Codex Necromantica. This does weapon of life stealing. Oh, this one has the fortified armor, excuse me. The other one just had things made of fire, like flame weapon and stuff. Oh, and we got another King's Tier. That means we could probably make another Belt of Plow Giant Strength for somebody. Now, who could benefit the most from it? Maybe Cassavera. Okay, so we got some throwing axes. I don't want to give it to Khelgar because Khelgar already has a belt. Well, he will have a belt. The Belt of Ironfist, but we gotta go back to the Fire Giants to go get it. Okay, I think we got everything that we can get from this dragon horde. So let's head on back. And we can't rest here, because we're gonna have to rest to recharge all our hit points and spells. So let's rest up, put all the buffs back on, and then we'll meet you back at the Fire Giants. Alright, here we are. Back at the Fire Giants. Let's go have a chat with the king after we killed the dragon.
Your assistance was hardly enthusiastic. I'm disappointed.
What the hell are you talking about? We killed a dragon for you, buddy.
It doesn't matter. Your lives were over since you set foot upon my mountain. This is a graveyard for Iron Fists, after all.
I guess it'll be a graveyard for giants, too.
Well, now it's a pity the dragon didn't finish the job now, isn't it? To see you all rolling down the hill like pebbles. Can't wait to tell the other dwarves. A pity for you, dwarf. As pathetic as your clan, and as cowardly as your old king. This mountain will be your grave.
Alright, these guys are much easier than the dragon was. Because they don't regenerate their hit points. So, let's do a couple of these greater missile storms. Uh-oh. Oh, great, it's doing that thing again. I'm gonna have to turn off the recording and then start it up again. Alright, there it goes. Much better. Alright, so we killed the king. Now we just finish off the rest of these fire giants. And it looks like they're being felled before I can even get around to them. See? Alright, finally managed to get one. Now let's get this spellcaster. Yeah, that was real easy compared to that dragon. So we're gonna grab all the treasure bags around here. And there are a lot. Okay, we got some gold pieces. Now the important one is this Fire Giant King. We just got the Belt of Ironfist. And something called Terrence's Fell Axe. The Belt of Ironfist gives damage reduction 5 with Mithril bypassing it. So we're going to replace that. And now Khelgar can lay claim to the Hammer of Ironfist. He'll be able to lift it up. We got some treasure here. And a scroll with some gold. What does this do? Massive criticals and improves strength +2. Charm person. We got the potion. Acid arrow silver necklace. Club +2. Wow, we're gonna make a lot of money off these guys. Okay, and now we have the hoard of the fire giants. Uh-oh. Starting to lag again. Okay, so we're gonna have to clear out some of this stuff into our bag of holding in order to get everything. So let's put all the treasures that we got that we're not gonna use into it. Sell it later. I think Sand knows that one, but we'll... Yeah, I guess he does. We'll give that to Cora. Everything that we got, we will put it into the bag. No, we'll keep that spell. Okay, we got that. Okay, all throwing axes go to Khelgar. Okay, we got a gem. Got, ooh, a blue diamond. And a scroll of Finger of Death. Let's see. Oh, we can give that to Eleni. Very good. Oh, it was trapped, but it didn't say it was. Got a Wand of Lesser Summoning. We got a Greater Archer's Belt. We got Hammer of the God Scroll. And we got a Ring of Major Acid Resistance. That'll help out a lot later when we face another dragon. And now we're starting to get into severe lag. So let's see if we can pause it, and then we'll rough cut back here. Alright. There we go. Okay, and we got some Shadow Legion armor. I guess we could sell that too. And we got some gold out of that vase. Yeah, this trip was really profitable, Khelgar. I'm glad that you mentioned us coming to get it. And then if you bring up the map, it says there is a prisoner cage. So let's check it out and see who's in it. How do you pronounce that? Kaelrina? Sirar? Okay, this is a drow. She was with those Leskins, but for some reason the fire giants brought her up here and left her, I guess, bodyguards or traveling companions back down there. So she's a merchant, but all of her stuff's been taken. So let's offer her a shop front back in Crossroad Keep. She'll share the shop with Deacon. And she'll sell some interesting things, mostly like poisons and stuff. We'll check it out when we go back there. Great, so now we got another merchant that we can do business with. Yeah, it looks like it's drow nobility, but since she's on the surface, she's obviously an outcast. Okay, muy bien. That's about everything here, so let's make our way back down the mountain. And looks like everything turned out pretty well.
It is the real belt, though those giants may be lying about that as well.
Who knows? If he was an Ironfist, he's no more a traitor than you are.
That's the worst part of it. If that's true, then, well, maybe there's more to be said about some of the choices I've made. You see, there was always one part of the histories that didn't ring true concerning Galardrym. It's one of the few tales I remember, how he was able to defeat the giants. Yet they still held the mountain as if nothing had happened, or if the giants had won.
Yeah, you're right about that. That doesn't make sense.
Well, that's what eats at me the most. I remember that I wanted to be like Galardrym, ready to take the battle to the enemy, fight huge numbers and emerge on top of the pile. But if that ended up getting his clan killed, all for glory, all for the sake of fighting, and it was a lie, well, then maybe I've been searching after the wrong battle all these years, when I should have been with the Ironfists.
Yeah, but you got the battle that you wanted, and you're victorious. So, what are you complaining about? You got everything you wanted. Well, except for being a monk, of course, because we're not going to turn you into one. Yeah, I guess we'll pick 2. That'll get some influence with him.
You're right. Of course you're right. Well, we got a walk ahead of us. Seems to me we need to get going and get us some dwarven warriors on our side, eh?
Absolutely. Okay, so we got 1,000 XP for doing that. Now we have the option to go back to the world map. So we'll go back to the Ironfist stronghold. And here we are. So let's go to that room with the hammer. See if we can lift it right now, or do we have to do something else first? Well, it looks like Kulmar's here. Why is everybody taking so long? What's up with that? Khelgar, where are you?
Yes.
Okay, you have a word with Kulmar. We have the belt, yeah. So why don't we lift up this hammer? Oh, we have to go talk to Keros first?
Yeah?
Well, screw him. Can we lift up the hammer now?
Step with me.
No.
Come on. Follow along.
And nothing's been put into those chests either. Alright. I guess we will make our way over to Keros. Let's get all our people in here. Khelgar, why are you tarrying?
Step with me. Come on. Follow along. Yes.
Why are you the last one in here? What's up with that? Do dwarves normally go at a reduced rate of speed? I guess they do.
Khelgar, and I was just starting to have an acceptable day.
Guards, remove this deserter from my sight.
Hold up. We got the belt. Don't throw us out yet.
What nonsense is this? More insults.
Yeah. We're here to insult you.
Impossible. The belt has long been lost.
Actually, it's quite snug around my waist at the moment. Can't quite see it over the gut fully, but it's there.
Guards, throw this traitor out. We have no use for your lies.
So it comes down to this. You're going to refuse me the right of rule, after all your claims of devotion to the Ironfist clan? All right then. I'll prove it to you, since your head is so full of rocks.
Yeah, let's do this.
Hope I don't make a fool out of myself with this.
Oh, you'll be fine. Just lift it up now.
Glad to see someone has some faith for both of us. Here goes. What do you know? It actually worked! You see that? I got the hammer of Ironfist right here, light as a feather! Well, if it weighed 100 stones.
The one who holds the hammer of Ironfist will lead our people. This has always been the way of our clan.
This can't be. How can an impudent, brash outcast like that?
Oh, surprised, my king?
Keros, this is our way. Khelgar has proven himself and reunited our greatest artifacts. He has earned our allegiance.
Very well.
You honor me! Look, get up! You don't need to kneel to me, alright? Look, I came here with a message and you need to hear it. This king of shadows coming out of the mare of dead men. He's a threat to us all, no matter how deep we dig in. We have to stand with Neverwinter. It's what's best for everyone, and we have to fight. There's no sitting this one out.
What must we do?
Keros here can organize you. He's done a fine job, and I don't see any reason he should stop.
Well, it shall be done.
Follow his lead, all of you, and prepare for travel to Crossroad Keep. I will meet you there, and when the King of Shadows comes, well, he'll have a fight they'll hear down in the dwarven hells, won't he?
All right.
Yeah?
So we got the Hammer of Ironfist, and Khelgar, are you gonna keep holding it like that? Okay, well, if you want to. Alright, so you can release an electrical bolt that does like 8d8 damage, something like that. But then it has to recharge by landing 15 plus 1d15 successful melee hits. It also does... Oh, it's 8d6 damage when you use it as the item. But it does 1d8 electrical damage, it's plus 4, it gives plus 6 to strength, gives you resistance 10 electricity. It's really, really an awesome weapon, and I'm glad that we got it now. Alright, Khelgar, you can put it down now. Will we be able to convince the lizard folk to join an alliance with Neverwinter? And what of Axel? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. See you next time, and Tengo un buen dia.